the adults have to step up. You know, and I don't understand how I can get any malice behind what I had to do because my son is dead. He at the cemetery. He didn't bother nobody. There should never have been nobody going out there to disrespect him. Yeah. And of course, as his mother, I'm not gonna just brush it off, sweep it on the rug. No.
Been through it all, but we up. We done been through it all, but we here, man.
This is the, I guess, the $1 billion question. Because of the neighborhood that we come from a small neighborhood, you know what I mean? And it's a reckless environment with a lot of stuff that's going on. Do you think that there could be, I don't know if I want to use the word sit down, but do you think that this could possibly come to an end? Or do you think that?
I think it can.
Okay.
Yep. I really do have faith and believe that one day everything is gonna be better. Mm-hmm.
You got more faith.
It's just people got to grow up. You know what I'm saying? These kids got to grow up. And the ones that's young, older right now, I'm going to say maybe, you know, the age group from 15 to 25. That age group right there need to realize you got the ones that's 10 to 15 watching y'all. Y'all got to be better leaders. But until then, I just feel that with this last incident that happened, we're not, the adults have to step up. You know, and I don't understand how I can get any malice behind what I had to do because my son is dead. He at the cemetery. He didn't bother nobody. There should never have been nobody going out there to disrespect him. Yeah. And of course, as his mother, I'm not going to just brush it off, sweep it on the rug. No, the adults. And when I say we got to do better, we need to come together instead of it being too much, you know what I'm saying, division, like pointing fingers and stuff like that. Me, I'm the type of, you know, I'm getting better, but I really do. I feel that I'm approachable. You know what I'm saying? Even if you can't approach me, you can call me and we can talk about it or something. We need to communicate more and show these kids that the parents are together. Correct. Instead of us being, you know, okay, all separated and scattered and over here and going along with the kids. Instead of being led
by the kids, yes, the parents actually need to take the lead and show that there are ways that you can actually diffuse situations or have conversations, even though you may disagree with each other, you know what I mean, to where it doesn't end to where we go into somebody's funeral.
Exactly. Because it needs to stop. It got to stop. Nobody's not, you know, the adults. We're the adults. These kids are not going to just take over our territory.
What do you think is going to take in order for something like that to happen?
Put the fort down. Hold it down. We're going to hold the fort down. We got to, I'm talking about as the adults. Yeah. We have to be just more disciplined with these kids and let them know what's right and what's wrong. And a lot of times, you know, the parents, we are doing and getting on our kids and, you know, just getting on them, explaining to them, making sure they're aware and stuff like that. However, it takes for these kids to learn. They got to learn from their mistakes. You know, you make a mistake, you learn from it, and you don't keep on doing it. You don't keep on doing the same thing over and over and over again. Yeah, I don't know if that makes any sense.
It makes sense
because you ain't got no 20-some-year-old. Me and mine is up there, and I tell you, it's almost just like once they're a certain age.
Yeah, but these mistakes, because like I said, I looked it up. Desecration of a grave removal, that's up to 10 years. Listen. And you did it with 2. Right. So that's possibly 20 years. Then, you know what I mean, there was guns involved. Yeah. Man, you know, in the state of Florida, I think it's up to 5-10 years for every gunshot.
Oh wow.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So I could be off, you know what I mean? But they broke into the cemetery. You know what I mean? So like, man, you know how many, like that's 50 years.
Yes, it's a lot.
So it's certain mistakes that can put you in the grave or put you in the grave where you're alive. That's called prison, and you never get out again. So it's like certain mistakes, man. I remember the old heads used to tell me, man, it's just certain mistakes you don't want to learn. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to learn on your own.
Just don't do.
You want to look at other people and say, I'm going to learn from what you did by not doing it.
This made history. So that's not even nobody that I know that, you know, if anything, it could have been 100-some years ago, you know, slavery days or something, or I don't know. However, even just me speaking to older people in their 80s and 70s, they've been calling me. Never heard of it a day in their life. Never heard of nothing like this happening. That shouldn't have never happened whatsoever. So going forward, just with this situation, other things that's happening need to stop.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I'm the one that's getting all the beating behind this. Why am I going through this? Why I gotta be me? Why is this happening? But I had to figure that maybe it's just a purpose and anointing or something that's on me that God, I don't know. It's not just me because there's other mothers as well, like
Correct.
Monica and then another mother, Mary, her kid, their kids' headstone were vandalized as well. So I don't know why this is happening, but it's happening and we got to just stand for it and move forward with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Been through it all, but we up. We done been through it all, but we here, man. Been through it all, but we up. We done been through it all, but we here, man.